So you've decided to go no contact, you are done with the abuse, and you know that you have more value than that. So know that the narcissist will try to usually hoover, and they will try to break your boundaries that you are finally putting up. But there are definitely some ways that can help you stay no contact. So one of the first things is joining support groups such as this community on YouTube or support groups on Facebook, or even if you just want to see a therapist. You have to have support, whether that's in person or online, it doesn't matter. Some kind of support group, be it friends or family, anything. You don't want to go through this alone. Because even though you are physically away from the abuser, you are still wounded, and you have to work on those wounds. So you can work on positive affirmations. You will definitely have to rewire your thinking, because inside you have no confidence, no self-esteem, no respect for yourself. And one of the mistakes that a lot of us make after no contact with a narcissist is we get on social media and either we stalk their page, or we are posting stuff about them, or we are faking happiness. It doesn't matter. Stay off of social media if you can. If you can, just delete it, take a break. You don't have to, but I would say from my own experience, it's best to just take a step back and maybe find a hobby, a different hobby, so that you're not just sitting at home and just thinking about it. Social media, it can get tricky, but you want to delete them from social media as well. And not just delete them from social media, you have to delete their photos. I know that it can be hard, but if we go back and we look at the photos, then maybe we are tempted to reconnect with them, and then the cycle just keeps going, and we get nowhere. So you have to delete their photos. And another thing that was very helpful for me was making a list of all of their toxic behaviors. So anytime I was tempted to reach out to them or answer their phone calls, I would look at the list and say, okay, here's 20 toxic behaviors, and I know that if I went back to them, nothing would change. You know, they are still unhealthy. You really have to make a list, physically write it down. And when you're writing it down, in your head you were thinking about, oh, this time this happened and he was treating me or she was treating me horribly. And then this time they were showing no respect, or this time they were gaslighting me. So it really helps to refresh your memory, keep you, it really helps, because I think sometimes our minds will forget about the bad stuff and only think of the good times. So you have to break your attachment with the trauma. You really have to, because no contact doesn't mean anything if you still have that trauma bond. So it has to be broken. Your thought patterns, they have to change. You have to slowly rewire your thoughts and your thinking. It helps to go outdoors, exercise, and listen to music. I know all of these things, they seem really simple, but it really helps. You don't want to be sitting at home alone just thinking about it. Connect with animals. Go and ride a horse. They're very therapeutic. Even a cat, a dog, anything. Animals in nature. This really helped me. So yes, you're still wounded. You have to break that wound. And you will never break it if you are still friends with them on social media, or if you are friends with their family on social media. If you still have their number, change your number if you have to. Because even though you left, you will feel relief, but you need to work on yourself, and you have to be strong. You have to stay strong, because you are beginning again. This is an opportunity to begin. So don't look at it as an ending. Look at it as a fresh beginning for you. Change your habits. When something bad happens, how do you talk to yourself? Do you say, oh, I'm so stupid, I can't do anything right. You know, I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't. Change your thought pattern. So, yes, you have to value yourself, because everybody is valuable, especially those that have survived abuse. You are a child of God, so therefore, you will always have value. So, I hope this helped. I really do. I will be making more videos. If you guys have any suggestions or any comments, if you need to talk to anybody, I'm always here. And you can always comment. So, thank you guys for listening. And I'm really wishing you peace.